Yo, welcome back to KAMMA. I'm Khalil Deal.
I'm Andy O.
And we are KAMMA, about to talk about our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for UFC Baku, Azerbaijan. The main event is going to be Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree. And we're going to talk about the first fight of the prelims, which is Hamdi Abdel Wahab versus Mohammed Usman. So after watching the face-offs, Andy O, who you got here, man? Still the same?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with Abdel Wahab for this sloppy fight. I don't even know if this fight is gonna get to the ground because these guys may cancel themselves out with their wrestling. So I'm gonna go with a sloppy Abdel Wahab win by decision or knockout.
Okay, yeah. Looking at the face-offs, man, yeah, Hamdi Abdel Wahab, for a guy that was on roids there, man, he's not really looking. Was it him that was on the roids? Anyways, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they both are.
yeah, probably, yeah, exactly. And
No, but he got suspended for it there recently.
yeah, so Hamdi, man, not really looking in great shape at all. You see his big belly there. He's very thick. As far as the height is concerned, they're almost about the same height, it seems here. But Mohammed Usman is in way better shape physically, man. The guy is way more built and muscular and way more ripped there compared to Hamdi. And he looks very strong, Mohammed Usman, man. But I'm going to count on Hamdi Abdel Wahab getting the win here. I really think that he's going to be able to actually get Mohammed Usman on the ground. I think he'll use his Greco-Roman wrestling that he's so good known for and manage to take him down and then use the ground and pound once he gets him on the ground. So I'm going to go with Hamdi Abdel Wahab to win by knockout or decision. My pick stays the same. But I will say this, though, man. He's got to be careful because, Mohammed's got those wild looping punches and overhands that could really cause some damage and hurt him. So
Could be a case of whose wild looping shot gets there first.
that's it, exactly. So yeah, I'm going to stick with Hamdi. We're both in agreement here. Let's move to the next fight here of the prelims. All right, we got the Tagir Ulanbekov versus Azat Maksum. As you can see here in the picture, man, these guys were very, very friendly at the face-offs. Hugging it up, being very friendly, laughing with each other, and having a good time. I think these guys might know each other or something, probably, and that's why they're so friendly. But
Or maybe it's love at first sight.
but yo, don't take this for granted here, man. When the fight starts, it will be a banger. They will go at it, and it will not be friendly. Let me tell you. I definitely have to go with Tagir Ulanbekov. As far as the size is concerned, Tagir didn't take his shirt off, but in the weigh-ins, you saw that he's very ripped and lean. They're about the same size physically. Tagir's a little bit taller than Azat, but they're both pretty ripped and pretty muscular and skinny. But I'm going to go with Tagir Ulanbekov to win by submission or decision. I think that his grappling and his submission skills, jiu-jitsu, is just too good for Azat in this one here. So give me Tagir Ulanbekov by submission or decision here.
Yeah, since they're about the same in the striking, I got to lean towards Ulanbekov with his superior grappling and sub ability. So give me Ulanbekov by sub or decision.
All right, so we're still in agreement with this one as well. Let's move on up to the next fight here. We got the ladies going at it here with Irene Alekseeva and Claudia Segula.
Okay, Irina Alekseeva here, definitely the most pumped up and excited, I guess, for these face-offs out of all of them. And I'm still going to have to go with her because I think she's the better grappler and she has probably the better cage push. And Segula looks pretty weak on the ground. And yeah, I think Alekseeva probably has even more power in her striking. So give me Alekseeva here by decision.
Yeah, I'm taking Irina Alekseeva here. I got to say, at the face-offs, man, Irina was super pumped up, jumping up and down, super hyped. She even did a cartwheel and then got onto the podium and was screaming. Physically, I think she's a little bit more muscular than Claudia Segula, but they are, fairly almost the same body size, body type there. Claudia slightly taller there by a hair over Irina. But Irina does look in great shape, and she does look strong. I definitely think that she's going to get the win here. She's just better overall fighter overall here, and I like Irina to win by submission or decision. I think she's got some submission skills, and also will get the takedowns over Claudia here in this one. So yeah, we're still in agreement with this one. Let's move on up to the next fight. Ladies again going at it here. We got Daria Zelenjniakova versus Melissa Mullins. I got it right this time, her last name, man. That's a tough one. Zelenjniakova. Anyways, my pick stays the same. Melissa Mullins already beat her before. I definitely think she'll beat her again. Looking at the face-offs here, they're both physically in good shape, both of them. Melissa Mullins a little bit more muscular, just a tad bit more muscular, and a tad bit taller. I'm going to go with Melissa Mullins, just like she beat her before, knockout or decision. I say she wins again.
I got to go with Melissa Mullins also here, probably by decision. I really see Zhelna Kajorova missed it, but good try. Spinning right into a takedown by Mullins, and seeing Mullins just get some ground and pound going down there, maybe sub her out. But I see a decision here for Mullins, so we'll go with decision or knockout.
Yeah, just to say, Melissa Mullins, she's never subbed anybody in her entire career, which is why I'm pretty confident that she'll win by a knockout grounded.
Yeah, but there's always a chance here in this one.
There is. There definitely is. But I'm going to risk it and say the KO or decision in this one here. All right, let's move on up to the next fight, which is the co-main event of the prelims here. We got the Iron Turtle, Jung Young Park versus Ismail Nordiev. For this one here, man, I'm definitely going to stick with Jung Young Park.
My turn.
Oh, yeah. Your turn. Sorry.
So, yeah, Jung Young Park looks to be kind of shriveled back into his shell here with his head all tilted back like that. But once the fight starts, I expect the Iron Turtle to do a simple but effective thing. Be good defensively to contend with Nardiev's wildness, and Justin Ply is straightforward, a good boxing game. Wear on Nardiev, probably maybe take him down and possibly even sub him out later in the fight when Nardiev gets a little tired out. And Jung Young Park, really gritty, really hard to put away, and tough as nails. So I'm going to go with Jung Young Park by decision or sub.
Yeah, me too. I'm sticking with Jung Young Park, man. As you can see, they pretty much have the same body type. Ismail Nordiev is a little bit more ripped, though, and a little bit more muscular than Jung Young Park, but they're both in good shape, man. Jung Young Park is still pretty lean as well. But Jung Young Park's got that experience, man, fighting the better fighters. He's got better jiu-jitsu, and he's a very tough motherfucker. So I'm going to go with Jung Young Park also to win. I say by submission or decision in this one here.
Also, if it gets into a brawl, I favor Jung Young Park also.
Yeah, me too, exactly. All right, so we're still in agreement with all of the fights so far. Let's get to the main event of the prelims. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. We have here Seok Young Ko versus Oban Elliott. For this one here, I'm sticking with Oban Elliott. This guy's in fantastic shape. Coming in the face-offs, man, he's ripped, he's built, he's muscular. He's bigger than Seok Young Ko, as you can see here. Seok Young Ko is also in very good shape, though, too. He's ripped, he's also muscular, but he's a little bit skinnier than Oban Elliott. Oban Elliott also has got the height advantage there. Being the bigger guy, I think he's going to be better than Seok Young Ko. He also has some wrestling in his background, so I think that Oban Elliott is definitely going to get the win here. I do not think this fight's going the distance. I got Oban Elliott winning by, actually, no, sorry, it's a KO or decision. It might go the distance, so I'm going to go knockout or decision for Oban Elliott here.
You're going to go for KO getting KO'd.
KO getting KO'd, exactly.
All right. Yeah, yeah, man. I got Elliott here. Just gonna be too tough with that forward pressure for Seong Hyun Ko. Not that Seong Hyun Ko is bad or anything. He has some good aspects to his game. Crisp striking, overall more technical probably than Oban Elliott. But I'm gonna go with the grit. He also has some takedowns, and he's again, he's tougher and grittier and more of a dog. So I'm gonna stick with that. Sticking with the Welsh gangster here uh, for the knockout or decision.
So there you have it, folks. Our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for the prelims. Stay tuned to the main card coming up next.